Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 20. Who am I? That age-old question. So if you have a block or a thick book or thick blanket, we'll definitely use that today. If you don't have it, it's okay. We'll get by without it. Grab your stuff, and I'll see you on the mat. Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 20 of Gratitude Yoga Challenge. So today, who am I? That age-old question. And we're going to approach it with so hum. I am that. That, which is that divine, magical essence, that inner self that's within each of us. So let's open up our hands, and we'll bring our hands in front of our hearts, and we're going to open with one Om. Take a deep inhale. Softly bowing your head towards your heart, honoring, appreciating yourself for showing up at the mat. Open our eyes. So we're going to use our block today, or if you have a thick book or a thick blanket, that will also do. So I'm going to trade out my blanket here for my block. I'm going to sit right up on it so that we get our hips higher than our knees. We're going to do a lot of hip openers and some spinal twists today. That helps to support us in our posture. When we open up in the hips, it also helps to release the lower back and lengthen in the spine. And I know a lot of you are sitting at home, working from home. So this is a wonderful, wonderful class to be able to help free up the hips. So we're going to start with, let's just stretch the legs out in front of us. Take the right leg and cross it in front of the left, mid-calf. So you don't want your feet tucked in. You want to pull them out towards the knees. That way we can have more of a focus on the hips. Target the hips more. And inhale, lengthen through your spine. Gently press your hands down on your thighs. Resist your hands with your thighs as you draw them up with an inhale. And then exhale, rooting the thighs down. We'll open up the hands, and we're going to do some breath work with so hum. Deep inhale, palms to the sky. We're going to inhale, so to ourselves, and then palms to the earth. As you exhale, you can do hum. Breathe out, hum. Make a hum sound. This time, we're going to inhale and go so to ourselves, and then exhale, hum, making that hum sound. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, so. Exhaling, hum. Now you can repeat it to yourself, integrating the breath and the sound of so, hum. Marrying the two, the sound and the breath and your movement. Using the Ujjayi breath, if you like. Another deep inhale and come up. Interlace the hands, palms to the sky, stretching fingers, stretching wrists. Deep inhale, lengthening. Exhale, rounding forward, chin to the chest. Inhale up. We'll do a couple rounds of this. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind the head. not the neck, but behind the head. And we'll continue with breath work, opening up the elbows, drawing the shoulder blades onto the back as much as you can with an inhale. Exhale, rounding forward. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths, stretching the back of the spine and the neck. And rise up. Let's take the hands to the earth and stretch the legs out, and we'll cross the opposite. For me, it's my left in front of my right, and pull the feet out, crossing mid-calf. Inhale, palms up. So hum over to the right side and stretching, reaching over to the right. And let's come over to the other side. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhaling over. Let's do this a couple more times. You can go at your own pace. Breathing and the body following like a wave. Your body is riding the breath like a surfer on a wave. The wave of so hum coming in and out. I am that. That which is divine, that which is unconditional love, that which is great. Let's come back. Inhale the arms up. Take the left hand to the right. Inhale, lengthen up with the right. Exhale over to the left. And then we're going to do a gentle bow, stretching the back body here and the whole side body. Stay here for another breath. Inhale, come up. And let's, hands down, inhale, hands up, opposite side. Stretch up through the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle bow over towards the right. And we'll come up. Wonderful. So we're going to do a seated twist here. Take the left hand outside of your right thigh. Your right hand, you can wrap it around the block or press it into the earth. Draw the right shoulder up and back for a twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, twisting. Now let's do the other side. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Press it into the earth or wrap your hand around the block. Right hand to the knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhaling, twisting. You're going to try to twist from the core. Relax your neck and jaw here. Wonderful. Let's stretch the legs out again. Now switch. Take the right over the left. So we have two options here. You can take your hands, press them into the thigh. Resist with the thighs into the hands with an inhale. Exhale, rooting the thighs into the earth, lengthening up through your spine, pivoting, hinging forward from the waist. So you can stay here or walk your fingertips forward to lengthen through your spine a little more with an inhale. Inhale, expand in the back body, and exhale, round forward. We'll stay here for a breath or two. Inhale, expand in the back body. Exhale, softening a little more. And bring the hands back. Shake out the legs. Do the opposite side. Press hands into the thighs. With an inhale, exhale, press the thighs down, lengthen through your spine. Begin to hinge from the hips here, reaching forward with the heart. You can stay here or walk the hands forward. Inhale, expand in the back body. Exhale, round forward and stay here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale, expand the heart. Exhaling, softening more towards the earth. Walk the hands back. So you're going to extend the legs out in front. Feet together, palms press into the earth. Inhale, roll shoulders up and back. So root your sit bones into the earth as you lift in the heart, chin to the chest, point the toes for a release in the hips and the spine. Good. So let's come off our block. So take the block over towards the front of your mat because we will use it. Come on to all fours here. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's do an inhale for a cat and cow, a couple of rounds. Inhale, dropping the belly towards the earth, lifting the chin, exhaling, expanding in the back body, pulling the navel in and arching up like a cat. Wonderful. Now we're going to come into a cobra, chin and chest to the earth. Shoulders roll up and back, hug elbows to side body, press the toes into the earth, lengthen up. And let's come down to the earth. We'll do a Shalabhasana version. Let's take our hands behind us, interlace fingers, press them into the sacrum. Roll shoulders up and back. Try to grab the shoulder blades onto the back. Tops of the feet press into the earth here. As we inhale, lengthen up through the spine. If you can, straighten the arms and pull yourself back a little more. And release to the earth. Let's press back to a puppy pose. Walk the fingers forward like spider fingers. Lift the shoulders, lift your chin here. Create more length in the spine. Now palms press on the earth, press the earth away from you as you lengthen through the spine and take the forehead to the earth. Deep inhale, long exhale. And now pulling the hips back towards the heels, dragging your palms towards you. We'll stay here in Balasana in child pose for a couple of breaths. Bringing your awareness to the inhale and the exhale, allowing the hips to be heavier on the earth. Shoulders are softening. Head, neck, and jaw are soft. I'm going to read a poem by Hafiz. He wrote, "I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being." Who am I? Take a deep inhale. Let's come on to all fours. You can extend the right leg out and then bring it in between your hands. And take your block or thick book if you have. And if you don't have a block or thick book, that's okay. You can just use your hands in this way. So we're going to come onto our block or our hands or elbows. Let the right knee fall out for a breath here. Now walk your hands out if possible to the left side and press the hands into the earth. Lengthen through the spine and let your hips pull back, just like we did in our puppy pose earlier. Pressing the hands into the earth, you can feel the hips engage and pull back. Wonderful. I'm going to walk my right foot out to the right a little bit, heel toe it towards the right, and have the right foot pointing at a right angle. And coming to my hands, taking my block to my elbows, if that's better for you. Or you can come to the earth with your elbows. And we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Take a deep inhale into the back body. Exhale, softening in the hips. Let the hips be heavy. Deep inhale. Exhaling deeper into the posture. Press hands into the earth. So walk your foot back into alignment here. Let's shift the hips back, straightening the leg the best you can, lengthening forward, and bring the right foot back. Come to the earth. You can come to plank or lower down to the earth. We're going to bring our hands behind our back again. Roll shoulders up and back. Lift in the torso, extend the hands out if you can. Now lift the legs. From the heart, expand out in every direction. Wonderful. Press hands into the earth. And we can come to a downward facing dog or a puppy pose, whichever is best for you. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. Press hands into the earth, bend the knees, hips to the sky. Lengthen through the spine as you pull the tops of the thighs back, lowering heels more to the earth, and breathe. And we're going to take our left foot in between our hands, drop the back knee. So first we're going to take our block, or you have your hands on the earth, and stay here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale, long exhale. Inhale, so, exhale, hum. And then you can take your hands over towards the right. Now press your hands into the earth, push the earth away as you shift back into your hips. Deep inhale, expanding in the back body. Exhaling, softening in the hips. Now let's bring our hands back. Walk your left foot out a little bit and the toes angle out to the left. And again, you can have your elbows on the block or come to the earth, rounding forward here, opening up in a little different way in our hip. Inhale, expanding in the back body. Exhaling, softening. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Press hands into the earth. So bring this left foot in alignment again so your heel is underneath your knee. Shift the hips back. Maybe you can straighten this front leg, lengthening forward. Beautiful. Hug muscles above the knee. And let's bring the left leg back. We'll come up to a downward facing dog, or you can come to your puppy pose. Tops of the thighs moving back. Press hands into the earth, lengthening through your spine. Beautiful. And let's come down, and we'll come onto our backs. Bring your feet hip width apart. Extend your arms out into a T, palms on the earth, and let the knees fall over to the right side. So just like in windshield wiper. So let's take your right heel and press it into the top of your left thigh for a nice, deep, wonderful opening here on the left side of the body. I'll take your left hand, extend it up, right hand to the left hand, gently pull on the left wrist to create even a more wonderful stretch in the whole left side body. Deep inhale, inhaling so, exhaling hum. And releasing. So this is a deep stretch. It helps to get to a very difficult muscle called the psoas that runs deep into the abdomen. So let's do the other side. So feet hip width apart, let them fall over to the left side. Take your left foot and press it to the top of your right thigh. So you should feel this deep opening on the whole right side of the body. Extend your right arm up. And take your left hand and pull it up and over gently towards the left. You can gaze over to the left. If you like, close your eyes or let your eyes be soft, and we'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Bringing your awareness to so hum. I am love. Breathe it in to every part of your body. And release. Extend the right leg up to the sky. Take hands behind your thigh and press the foot up. Stretching. You can feel a deep release in the hip and in the lower back. And let's do the other one. Left leg, press it into the hands. Resist as you stretch the bottom of the foot up towards the sky. Hug muscles above the knee. Breathe. And release. Let's take both knees. You can keep the knees wide or bring them close together. Do a little bit of rocking back and forth. Pull them in, and let's release the legs to the earth. So let the feet shake side to side here. Let them fall over to the right side. Take the arms to the earth. Roll shoulders up and back, palms to the sky. Let the head and the jaw and the neck relax. Shoulders roll open and relaxed. Arms and legs are relaxed. Allow yourself to melt into the earth, bringing your awareness to the breath. Inhaling so, exhaling hum. Feeling the breath and so hum merging into one expression, to one feeling. I am. We'll stay here for another minute. Next inhale, let's bend the knees, roll over to one side, and we'll meet in a seated posture for just a couple minutes of meditation. If you like to sit up on your blanket or block to lift the hips up to support your posture, relieve tension in the knees, lengthen the spine. Once you're seated, feel rooted with your hips on the earth. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Let the shoulders soften down. Palms rest in the lap or on your thigh. Bringing your awareness to your breath and drawing you deeper inside with each inhale. Allowing your inhale to draw you deeper into your stillness. In that stillness, you'll find your inner light. And in that light is your love. And we'll stay here for another minute. Enjoying your breath, following it back to the surface. You can open up our hands and softly open up the eyes. Bring our hands in front of our hearts, and we'll close with one Om. Take a deep inhale. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. Who am I? So tomorrow will be day 21. So I look forward to seeing you on the mat. Have a wonderful day or evening. See you then.